Hello again, this is Robert Veach here, and this is my video review of a flashlight from the company called eShine. Light up your life. This is the new eShine rechargeable tactical flashlight, the RT25. Now I already own the T25, which is very similar, use the same battery, same electronics, but it does not have the rechargeable port for USB charging. But this is an excellent flashlight, and I'll have the link to purchase this flashlight also. So let's open up the box. Let's take a look what's inside here. It's the first time I'm opening it. So here's the flashlight itself. Very nice. A customer satisfaction card and a little instruction pamphlet telling you how to work the flashlight, a USB cable, which is unique because this is chargeable, a nice compact holder with Velcro, very strong. Very nice quality, and you can see it has a little side pocket for your belt buckle and also a plastic loop that you could use to adhere to your pants or wherever you want. And then it has a nice Velcro to hold the flashlight. And then it comes with a hand-holding loop, which you can put on the back of the flashlight right there. It has little holes for that. And this rectangular or square piece right here so that the unit doesn't roll, and it looks like we have an extra tail gasket in here, and then another extra gasket for the charging port, which is a nice feature to have. Now I'm going to go over some of the features of this flashlight first before we attempt to charge it. It has 5 brightness levels, high, medium, low, and it has a moonlight mode we're going to show you. And then it has a strobe function too built into it, which is really eye-catching because this is a very bright flashlight. And with that strobe on, everybody's going to notice you. So I mentioned it has a built-in micro USB port. It comes with the USB cable. So it can be charged indoors or outdoors or in your car. Now this indicator right here has multi-functions. It'll tell you the status of the battery, but it also is a charging indicator. And when it's blinking red, this is charging. And when it goes green, that means it's finished charging. Now this is a durable aircraft aluminum body on here. It has a knurled feeling to it, just like the T25. Feels really good to the touch. And it has an automatic temperature where it'll adjust the brightness to keep this tip running relatively cool. This is unique because it has a worry-free 24-month replacement and a lifetime warranty, which is unusual in the LED flashlight industry. Now the maximum output lumens of this is 1000. We're going to measure that. And the beam distance goes 320 meters forward or 350 yards. The maximum run time typically is about 520 hours. And on low level, it'll last over 21.67 days on low level, which I assume is that moonlight mode. The LED is a Cree HP-L HIV3. The reflector is a smooth reflector, and you can see the optics right there are very impressive. So smooth means that it is like a mirror. It doesn't have any bumps on it. So it improves the throwing distance of this. That's how you get in that 320 meters. Included is a 18650 battery. You can also use 2 CR123s, which are not included. So I mentioned the strobe mode, and it's a white light, so it's balanced white. The length of this is 145 millimeters or 5.6 inches. The head size is 25.4 millimeters diameter or 1 inch across. The weight of this is 0.2 pounds or 89 grams. It's waterproof, IPX-8 for 2 meter submersible, but it's not recommended to use as a diving flashlight because you're going to exceed that depth and damage the flashlight. So some of the key features: the precision digital optics technology, excellent reflector that I just pointed out right there, a quick charge, about 3.5 hours, included cable, and there's 2 modes of operation: outdoor or tactical. We're going to show that, and the side switch which displays battery power as well as charging status. I mentioned the regulation of the temperature and the head with electronics. It's another unique feature. So what you get in the package is what I showed you. You get the flashlight itself, the RT25. You get an 18650 battery, which is 3500 milliamp hours rated. You get a USB cable, the tactical ring, a clip, a lanyard, a holster, and an extra tail cover switch, an extra charging port cover, and a spare O-ring. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to unscrew the back switch, and there is a plastic piece there, which you can see, to prevent the light from coming on during transportation. And here we could take a look at the eShine 3500 milliamp hour lithium ion battery, which is included. So in that little package was 2 extra gaskets, a tail kit rubber switch, and an additional USB port cover, and this square anti-roll piece of aluminum. So this piece goes on this way with the curved section pointing towards the front of the flashlight. As you can see right here, I can show you clearly, there's the curved portion right there. If you look at the profile, that goes towards the front of the flashlight. And then you can put the back on, and it'll go and it'll compress right into that piece right there. Turn it just the right amount so it tightens up, and then you're set. Now, first thing we're going to look for is the charging port on here, and we're going to, and there I see a little micro port right there, and we're going to open that up, and right there is a micro USB port. So we're going to take this included charging cable, and we're going to plug it in. This looks like it's about 4 feet long, which is nice. And we're going to put this in just like that. It only goes in one way. And then the other end of this, we're going to put on a USB charging port, which I have right here in my studio. This is just a typical 1 amp USB charging port. And you can notice, you see the red LED blinking because it's in the charging mode right now. So to install the included clip, you just take it and you push it right behind that square piece, and it locks it in place, and you could rotate this wherever you want to have it. So now that it's fully charged, let's go over the operation of the eShine RT25. Now on the back there is a tail push button, and that's what energizes and turns the whole thing on, lets the battery energize. What's nice about that is without pushing that button in, this is not drawing any energy so that you have the battery discharging. That's very clever. So when you first push that button for the very first time, you'll see that the green LED status comes on initially, telling you that the battery's charged. You also notice that on the front, it is producing a small amount of light, candle light, which is great if you're in a dark room. Now, anytime you want to increase that or go to the next levels of light, you just push this little control button, and then it goes into low, medium, and high. It's so bright that I can't even look at the piece of paper. When you hit it again, it goes back to the lowest mode, the moonlight mode. Now, when you turn this back off on the back, there's no light anymore. When you turn it back on, it remembers the last setting. So let's say I had it on low the last time, and I then turned it off with the back switch. Now when I turn it on again, it doesn't go to the moonlight mode, it goes to the low. And then I can go to medium and to high. Now if I turn off the back when it's on high, the next time I turn it on, it's going to go to high also. And that's the operation of that button and the tailgate button. Now if you hold this button down in any one of those modes, you can see what happens next. It goes into a blinking mode. And I can't begin to tell you how bright this is. It's blinding me. So you're going to get noticed with this, I guarantee it. Then you hit it again and it goes back to that last mode. And then another hit and it goes back to the moonlight mode. And then you want to keep this turned off when you're not using it, because it'll stay in whatever mode it was in and it'll discharge the battery. So that's the full operation of the eShine RT25. So I have the flashlight a fixed distance away, about 12.5 feet. I have a calibrated lux meter, and you can see it's producing 1294 lux. So that's exceeding the 1,000 lux that they mention. And to measure lux is quite complicated, I'm aware, but I've calibrated this at a certain distance, so I can rely on that number as being the lux, or the lumens, about 1278. So that's really good. So I've had it on high for about 20 minutes right now, and I'm going to do some temperature testing. So right now this table is at 65 degrees. Let's look at the head of this, and it's showing 82 degrees. So that's pretty impressive. So this is just 82 degrees after being on that amount of time. So it shows that they're regulating the power to keep the thermal load on this correct. So what's my overall impression about the eShine RT25 LED flashlight? I really like this product from eShine. It is excellent quality. The build is really good quality. As you saw, the brightness was amazing, and the amount of lumens was unbelievable bright. The functionality of the switch, the tail switch, the extra tail switch and gaskets, the USB chargeability, the holders, all included, the amazing optics on this. So I'm going to give this product a full 5-star rating on my channel. I hope this video review helped you with your buying decisions. Thanks for watching.